So folks, there you have it. And as always, if we've not addressed any of your questions yet today, please feel free to reach out to us at the toll-free number at the bottom of the screen. So far we've covered how to clear up any negative credit history, how to qualify for a mortgage in today's market, and next it's the most exciting piece of this puzzle. Let's go out and locate our very next piece of real estate. Here with us today we've got an expert in the real estate industry, Mr. Neil Ung. And Neil, I know that you've been in the industry for a number of years, but if you wouldn't mind, please tell our viewers a little bit about your experience and what it is you do in the real estate market.
Well, as a real estate agent, I sit down with buyers, analyze their goals, look at what they can afford, and we'll find them their dream home.
Perfect. So time for our very first question from a viewer.
I heard it's a bad real estate market. Should we buy a home now or wait a little bit longer?
There's a really good question because, Neil, we've all heard that there's some challenges in our economy right now. How would you respond to this viewer's question? Is now a good time to purchase a home?
Brad, that's probably the question I get asked the most during this time. And right now, with real estate making ups and downs, probably the best time to purchase a home for a great price. As across the nation, we have the lowest median home prices we've had in years. It's a good time to buy a home.
Got it. So from what I gather, you're saying now's the ideal time to make a purchase because the market is fluctuating on the bottom end of that curve.
That's right.
Great. Okay, now to our next question.
Do you recommend buying a foreclosure?
Right, so a real popular topic in the news today. Are foreclosures a pretty good buy for an interested party in the market today?
Brad, I'm glad you asked that question because right now we're probably seeing foreclosure prices at record-breaking levels. I mean, even myself, we are dealing with buyers who are buying foreclosures, and these buyers will be the ones who will be very happy years from now because they bought today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I would totally agree with that because they always say in real estate, you make your money on an investment when you purchase, not when you sell. So if we've got some all-time lows in the industry right now, then definitely it seems to make sense to get moving.
That's right.
We've got another question for you, Neil.
I heard that right now is the best time to buy a home. How do I start the process?
See, and again, I would agree with this viewer. Now is the right time to make a purchase. And Neil, you can answer the question best. How does someone begin the process today?
Well, the first step you want to do is speak with the mortgage broker. You have to know where your point A is to know how much you could afford to buy. Once you speak with a mortgage broker, go over your financials and see a price and the mortgage payments you're willing to make, then you can speak with an agent like myself and we can begin to look for properties that suit your needs.
Fantastic. Well, again, Neil, I'd like to thank you for joining us today and answering some of the questions of our viewers. Again, folks, if there are any questions that you didn't hear the answers to, please feel free to reach out to us at our toll-free number at the bottom of the screen. Neil, thanks again for stopping in.
Hey,
always
thanks,
a pleasure. Thank you. Folks, as always, if we haven't addressed any of your questions or you'd just like to reach out and contact us, feel free to dial the toll-free number at the bottom of the screen. Today, we've covered the bases. In today's current market conditions, how to clear up your credit history, how to find the right financial package to fit your needs, and where to begin your hunt for the next piece of real estate. I'm your host, Brad Lewis, and we're talking real estate. We'll see you soon.